neon lights and silver stars, where the moon shines bright through electric cars. I'll be a rock in this cosmic sea, always here, always there, just you and me. We may ride on roads paved with solar gold, beneath the sky where the satellites go, through the hum of drones and buzzing.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Rex and I'm so happy that you're here. Welcome to another video. Today we're gonna be talking about something a little bit different. I thought it would be really cool to just sit down and chit chat about some of the current obsessions that I have. Yes, I said obsessions. And what I mean with that is things that I love or that I have been enjoying, and what better time to name them or spread the love for them than right now, a new month, and also right in the middle of a beautiful season that is spring. Welcome, and I hope you all enjoy it, and comment down below if one of these obsessions is yours as well. And all of the things that I'm gonna mention are just positive things, kind of romanticizing the little things in life that we can do on a daily basis, or have on a daily basis, or appreciate every single day. And I'm so happy to be sharing them with you guys, so let's get to it. The first thing I'm gonna mention is tea. If you're not new to the channel, you might know, and also if you have been following on my Instagram, you might know that I literally have tea every single day. Every single day. I just simply love it, especially like just dark blends or English breakfast. I absolutely adore chai blends. I have specific ones that I take depending on the season, but I just love how chai can be with the spring vibe, or you can have it during fall or even winter or summer. It's just so versatile, you know? So for me, tea is the first on the list. It had to be there. I absolutely love it. Recently, I just tried the Irish breakfast tea. I haven't tried it before, and I thought it was gonna be really different and strong. It's stronger than English breakfast, I had to say. But I really enjoyed it and I really liked it. And I'm all for trying new blends and new types of presentations and ways to drink it. So if you have a favorite one, I would love to try it. Just comment below and tell me. My go-to is just English breakfast with a bit of milk, a splash of milk, sometimes with honey and sometimes just with sugar. Second thing I want to mention in these 20 obsessions I'm going to be telling you guys. Second is music. I really truly love music. It's like everywhere, and I have to be, even if I'm working or just walking around, or if I'm out with friends, I tend to just like plug in and have different types of music. I know I love how it just can blend in every situation. I know that sometimes, for example, with my mom, I cannot play rock or hard music, like those type of sounds, but for example, if you like K-pop, it would be it's really easy to have some songs that you can sing along and stuff like that. And currently there are many good artists out there that we can listen to. There's so much music right now, and I am in love with that. Also, for a couple of years now, I have been doing my own collection of vinyls, and I'm so excited. It's just growing little by little. My dad got into it too, and he started to collect some as well. So now our collection is not as big as our books, because we have to pick a hobby, you know, guys. But I am so excited that vinyls are back, and it's been a trend for a couple of years now, and I love it so much having my own collection and listening to music all day, every day. Number 3, I want to talk about my third obsession, which is books. Yes, it had to be one of the first things that I mentioned, because probably, if you know, especially this channel is really focused on books. We talk about a lot of other things like lifestyle and traveling, but books is the main reason why I'm here, and it had to have a little spotlight. My sister says that one thing is to read books and another different thing is to collect them, and I enjoy doing them both, because there are so many pretty editions out there for the ones I love and for new releases, and I'm so happy publishing houses are doing this type of first edition, exclusive edition, and different designs. I absolutely adore. So yeah, that's my third obsession, and I have a lot of reading blogs in this channel for you to share that obsession with me. I read mainly fantasy because that's like my go-to. I love dystopian and I love romance. It could be just contemporary romance or fantasy romance. I love the mix of all. But yeah, that's mostly what I have on these shelves. If you want like a shelf tour, please comment in the section below so I know you're really looking forward to that and I get to do it, because I have quite a couple. I think from the frame you just see like 3 shelves like this, but I have like 2 other shelves down and 2 other above. So it would be really cool to share that with you guys as well and see if we have any of the same editions or we enjoy the same genres or books. We might enjoy the same books and authors, or maybe we have a similar TBR. Who knows? That would be really cool and really fun to do. Next thing in this 20 obsession list is oversized hoodies. And I know that during this season it's kind of difficult to use or wear like just thicker clothes or even wear a hoodie, but I like to just wear down when the sun is setting and the weather is just like cooling down a little bit. And it's important that it is oversized because it's just comfier, you know. It just I'm a petite girly, so I really like when I can wear my shorts or my skirt and feel like all loose on the top part. So I don't know if that's just me, but I know a couple of other people that absolutely love that, and I think I have to get some hoodies and sweaters that are my size and not oversized. But I just like how it fits and how it looks. It's absolutely a mood and a vibe, and it had to be on this list because most of my hoodies are oversized and I just enjoy cuddling up with one while watching a video or something and just being with my books and wearing something cozy like that. It's always a highlight. The next thing, the 5th thing I'm gonna be talking about is the ocean and the sea. I think when I was little I thought I was a mermaid. I still think that, but it's kind of hard to prove, you know, sometimes. But I love the ocean. I love how it's just beautiful. I love mermaid stories and I love pirate stories and everything that has to do with the ocean. I love being there. I love how my hair just becomes all wavy when I'm in the ocean, and there's not a single worry you can have while being near the ocean or just swimming in it. It's absolutely amazing. And I just feel that spring, when it starts to rain and the weather starts to be a little more hot, the ocean is calling me. I think I have to be near it. I have that pull that I don't know how to call it, but I'm an ocean girly, and I know a lot of people are not like that. For example, and I'm gonna be going into something a little bit more niche, but my zodiac sign is a Scorpio, and I know it's a water sign. My twin sister is also Scorpio, and she says we have like different water bodies that we gravitate towards. Like she's more kind of river kind of style and I'm ocean kind of style. So I think that's really interesting to notice and to know, because she's absolutely right. Welcome all the mermaid stories and welcome all the pirate stories, and I will keep on daydreaming about everything that is the ocean. And I love fish, I love jellyfishes and octopus, and it just intrigues me so much. Next is baking or cooking. I have been doing it quite a lot recently, and I didn't used to do it as much, and I don't know why. I have been gravitating towards that recently, and I've been trying new recipes, and for one reason or another I have been truly liking them and enjoying doing them. It's so fun because I can sometimes do it with my family. Sometimes my mom and my dad would pitch in and say they want to try it, or they want to help doing it. Same with my sisters. When it's all a handy thing, it becomes like a craft, and somehow it is. And I really enjoy how during spring and this season, this time of the year, there are a lot of ingredients that we don't have all year round and you can play with. And for example, I made some brownies last week, and I have been trying to perfect my brownie recipe because it's not perfect yet, but I'm truly enjoying that and have a little bit of sweet here and there just to try something new. It's really cool. My sisters have been really enjoying eating pizza, so we decided to make some the other day, and we have been doing it non-stop. And we even had like a pizza and they date with our grandparents, and it's absolutely wonderful how trying one new thing can become in like a family tradition, or even something you can try with friends or on your own, you know, just to wind down, to unplug from everyday life, cooking and baking. And now that we are here, I have to, of course, talk about one of my favorite books and trilogies, because I know I mentioned books as a whole, but I have to address that there is a specific book, specific trilogy that I absolutely adore and I think of every single day since I read it, and it's been a couple of years since that, and I absolutely hope I could read them again for the first time. I think those are gonna be some of the books that I reread, even though sometimes I think it's a bit hard for me to do it. But the next obsession I'm gonna talk to you guys about is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, or the Folk of the Year series, if you want to name it like that. It's just amazing, and I think for this season, this type of the year is just fantastic for a reread, or if you can pick it up for the first time, that would be absolutely amazing, because it's about fairies. It's about a human that has to live among fairies, but it's not like cute Tinkerbell style. It's more of a deadly folk style fairies. So they're dangerous. Maybe you have heard of a couple of the characters we see here about Jude and Cardan, are lovely main characters, and I am sure every single strong lady out there is gonna enjoy their interactions and their strong personalities. I don't even know how to describe this book. You just have to read it. It's a lot of political intrigue, but also it's fantasy. The second book is Near the Ocean. A lot of it happens in the water, so I love how it changes settings. The characters are really strong and really different. You'll have to read The Cruel Prince. Do yourself a favor and don't expect just like romance. It has romance, of course it does, and it's got enemies to lovers, so it's fantastic. But there's so much to the story, and it's just absolutely perfect. Holly Black writes amazing stories, so check it out. One of my obsessions, like, for years now. And with that, I have to mention the next obsession, that is annotating books. I have been doing it for a couple of books, not all of them. I started with my poetry books because I just can just write down my thoughts and it's not so much pressure. I felt like that, and then I started with The Love Hypothesis, and I annotated Divine Rivals as well, and then I did a couple of different things with Six of Crows, and I've been thinking about annotating The Cruel Prince, maybe getting a paperback set or something like that, because currently I have my hardback set, and I don't know why. I think I just want to get like a paperback edition and just annotate the heck out of it. I think it would be amazing, because annotating books is just so fun, and I have been missing out for a lot of years till now, and I absolutely enjoy it. I think it's so fun. It's like having a conversation with yourself and the book at the same time, if you don't have necessarily someone to talk to about the book, and I think it's really fun, and I've been thinking about doing it with The Cruel Prince. But in general, the obsession is annotating books, and you can do it with just a pen, a black pen or a color pen, different highlighters. I think it's so fun just to let go of that mindset of having to do it one way or the other. It just make some art with your books. It's art, and you get to interact and do more art with them. I think it's absolutely wonderful and fantastic, and you all should try it if you haven't already. Maybe pick up your favorite book, and that way you know you are not gonna mess up. Or maybe you could try a different one. I don't know. It's up to you. Okay, 9th obsession, and that has to be the moon. Why the moon? Because it's absolutely perfect and fantastic, and it's wonderful. And she doesn't wait for everyone to see her just to shine, you know? I just think there's so much beauty in the moon. I love how it changes. I love how it shines differently every single night, every single season. And it's been so fun having so many different eclipses this year. I didn't know there would be like so many, but there have been, and there are gonna be. So that's something great for 2025. And the other day there was like a big eclipse that happened. The moon turned all red, and my sisters and my mom, we just got to the rooftop and we watched it. It was like 1 in the morning and we were just looking at the moon, and it was one of my favorite moments ever. We all enjoyed it. My mom said it's one of her favorite memories now. I think there's just so much romance around it. Okay, 10th obsession. And I know I already mentioned tea, but again, same as books, there's one specifically that I have been enjoying a little bit more than the others lately, and that is matcha. I know that a lot of people do not enjoy it and they say that it tastes like dirt, and they cannot be more wrong. I know, but I like it. I like the color. I think it just gives that pinch of something different. I love how creamy it can be, how it tastes so different from all the others, you know? I just think it's really yummy. My sister just tried it, I think, with maple syrup, and that's just really yummy as well. I'm obsessed with matcha. And you might not necessarily like matcha, but you can pick your favorite drink, your favorite beverage, and enjoy this next obsession as well that I have, and I have had for my entire life, and that is rom-coms. I love watching movies. I love winding down, and I even have like a challenge with my little sister where we pick, each one of us picks a different movie. Sometimes that we are gonna hang out and it's your turn or it's my turn, and we just choose different movies, and somehow we always gravitate towards romance and rom-coms. It's so fun just watching it with other people, not just on your own, because you absolutely can just watch them on your own, but with other people it's like double enjoyable. I am so glad my sisters right now enjoy watching rom-coms with me, because there was a moment I was watching them all on my own, and now we do it together, and I think it's a lovely tradition and a lovely challenge. Maybe having like a 1 to 5 stars for each movie and see which one of you, well, for my sisters and I, which one of us chooses the best rom-com or the best movie. And I think it's just so fun, and rom-coms just have my heart. The other day I watched The Hating Game for the first time. I know it's a book and I haven't read it and I really want to, but I watched the movie and I was so hooked. My sister watched it with me and I went to sleep and she played it again because it was just so good. There you have a recommendation. Watch The Hating Game, and I think it's gonna be on Netflix soon too, because it's on Prime currently. Rom-coms are just the best and I'm obsessed with them. My next obsession I'll be talking about is bullet journals. And I was gonna say reading journals, but hear me out. I really like how I can take a bullet journal or use it as an everything journal, like every day kind of just write your thoughts journal, or I can have it as my reading journal. For example, the first time I tried a reading journal was like a simple just lines kind of notebook, and that really, it didn't work for me, no, until I tried using a bullet journal. And I don't know why, I don't know if there's a specific reason, but I enjoy it now like double the amount that I actually enjoyed it the first time. And every time I sit down and do it, it's just a me time, and I think I really enjoy that. But yes, I use bullet journals for my reading journal, for my everyday writing journal. I even have one now for like a weekly kind of to-do list type of journal, and I really like how there are many sizes and many different kind of styles that you can have a bullet journal. My favorite to use for my reading journal and that to-do list and that type of journal is the notebook therapy ones. I think they are fantastic. I have tried some of the Amazon ones and I like to use them normally just for my everyday, because I find I can mess up a bit and it will be okay. But just to write on them like that, the kind of paper that they use in the Amazon ones, it's just a little bit more cheap. It leans towards that side, but the notebook therapy ones, the quality is amazing and the designs are so beautiful. When something's pretty and I get to use it, it just makes the task or the thing I'm doing double the fun and double enjoyable. I know if it's just me, but I really look for things that look a certain way, maybe even pick colors depending on my mood or the type of vibe I want to give, for example, to a year or things like that. Bullet journals, a nice obsession to have, and I'm gonna link to it the next obsession because they can go together, and that is cute stationery. I have been loving it, loving having cute stationery. I wasn't just so much into the stickers and washi tapes and colorful type of markers kind of girly because I didn't know what to use it for. And I remember growing up having my school supplies, and some of the notebooks had a couple of stickers there, and I never used them. I now have like a folder with a couple of the sheets with the stickers, and right now using it for my reading journal. I have been having all the fun that I didn't have all those years ago, but now I have a way and a certain place to put all that fun thing. Obviously, while annotating as well, you can use stickers for your books if you wanna, or just the cute and colorful markers. It's been so fun, and you can have thematic ones. My sister even gave me like a bundle of romantasy, bookish kind of stickers for me to fill up my bullet journal, and it has been fantastic. I have been browsing through Etsy and on the internet, and there are a couple of shops near my home. When I go, it's like I can't even look because I want everything. Cute stationery is just the best, and it can be even for cute and simple presents for your friends or just to have and enjoy for yourself. Cute stationery is the best, and I am happy it's so back, and I can see a lot of girlies and boys use it and share their love for it, even on bookstagram. For my next obsession, I'm gonna mention another drink because I'm a drink girly and I cannot stop myself, so I'm sorry. I know there are gonna be multiple beverages mentioned in this video, and I'm not sorry about it. I just absolutely enjoy it, and I know there are a lot of drink girlies around here. So my next obsession that I'm gonna mention is coffee with honey and cinnamon. I love this, especially when it's fall, because it's the vibe that the season gives. But right now during spring, I think I've been leaning a bit more towards just a little bit more simple type of coffees, but adding a little bit of milk and a little bit of honey and a little bit of cinnamon, it just makes it somehow more special. Because I think having your coffee in the morning or at night is just so enjoyable, and it's a me time, but adding some things here and there just to change the recipe a little bit, it's just a highlight. I think there are a couple of mixes for Mexican style coffee. You can find it as Café de Olla. It's one of my favorites. I know there's a lot of different ingredients and the recipe is way more complicated than just cinnamon, but when I cannot go to a place where they sell it, I like to make that kind of concoction of my own, and adding cinnamon and sometimes turmeric or sometimes cardamom adds some sparkle to it. So maybe you can try it if you're a coffee lover and not a matcha lover. Now for obsession 15, and I cannot believe we have made it through all this. Obsession 15 is pretty bookmarks, and I just really love to use a different bookmark for every book. I know they have all different vibes, so for example, if I'm reading fantasy, I want a type of bookmark. If I am reading romance, a type of bookmark. And even if I'm reading, I don't know, mystery, they're just so different, and I cannot use the same bookmark. Hear me out. Like, please back me up if you're like that as well, because I feel I am not the only one that does that. I know there are people that can use just like maybe a receipt or even like fold the pages. I cannot do that, and I am a bookmark girly through and through. My sister and I even have our own kind of shop. It's not currently working right now, but we made a couple of pretty bookmarks a few years ago, and I was so happy how they turned out. We made like an autumn or fall collection because we just adore to add that vibe, or even the season or the book specifically to our current reads. It's just a highlight. Like, one thing is just to enjoy the book and how it feels, because I know there are a lot of people that enjoy paperbacks or audiobooks or hardbacks or even reading on Kindle, like digital, but there's something magical and special on adding and choosing your own bookmark while you're picking your next read. So it had to be here. It's an obsession. Another thing I have been loving is drawing or coloring, and I really like how there are many free resources out there. There are a couple of artists that even have a couple of freebies that you can print out of their own illustrations, and I have a couple that I have been downloading and have color in or draw on them while I'm watching a movie at night or winding down, or maybe even when I'm a bit stressed, you know, because sometimes I just have to get my mind out of things, and drawing and using coloring books have helped a lot with that. If you are a little bit stressy like me and sometimes life can be overwhelming, I get it, maybe try coloring. It's just so much fun. You can have a notebook or some illustrations from Amazon. There are books of illustrations where you can color in, and different types of vibes. It could be princesses, it could be fantasy type of drawings, it could be even mandalas or things like that. Just look for what makes you happy and what sparks joy. For me, it has been just finding those freebies from artists that I actually currently am obsessed with, and they have different products with their illustrations, but having that sort of little thing for you to interact with them, it has been really fun, and I have been enjoying it a lot. Even for that, my little sister even got me a set of markers for Christmas, and I was so happy because I didn't use markers like that since I was maybe middle school. I don't even know when was the last time I had my own. I had a drawing class or something like that, maybe before university. See guys, I can't even remember. But right now, trying it up again, picking them up again, and having my own and use them whenever and wherever I want, it's been so much fun. For the next obsession, I'm gonna be talking about, yes, books, but more specifically one author, because I have been obsessed with Shakespeare's work. I don't know if you guys like him as well. I think it's kind of a hit or miss kind of vibe. Not everyone likes that type of narration, that type of writing, but I have been enjoying it a lot for the last couple of years. I even took a course or something like that about English literature, and one of the chapters of the things that we were going to learn was Shakespeare. Seeing it more like on detail, it made that part of studying even better. I have to mention that, of course, one of my favorites is Romeo and Juliet. I'm sorry, I'm basic, blah blah blah, but I love it. I really like reading it. I can read it like 100 times in a year and I will not get bored, and I have watched the movies. There are many movies, but I like the one with Hailey Steinfeld when she was little. It's my favorite. I even have it downloaded in my computer so I can watch it every time, anywhere I am. I am a Shakespeare, Romeo and Juliet lover. Maybe you are too. If you are, high five. Comment a heart on the comments down below, because I know I'm not the only one and there are a lot of people that enjoy Shakespeare's work as well. And I know that Romeo and Juliet is not the only type of thing that he has put out, you know? There are a lot of things. My twin sister even got me one collection of his sonnets for my birthday a couple of years ago, and I was screaming. For a while I was reading one of the sonnets each night before bed, and it just made it more romantic, you know? It's that type of romanticizing the little things and just enjoying life, because you can choose to do whatever you want whenever you want to do it. So if you want to read Shakespeare before going to bed, you do you. Try it. You might like it. Oh my god, 3 more to go and we're done. 3 more obsessions and we're gonna be done. Oh my gosh. Thank you for being here, and I absolutely love to share my obsessions with you guys, so having you guys here and chatting about them, it's just so fun and so funny. I don't know if you guys enjoy this type of videos with just me yapping, but my next obsession, it's Pinterest. You can find inspiration for everything. If you are just feeling like your mind is caged and you don't know where you're headed, or you are lacking some inspiration for whatever, you can just go to Pinterest and look for what you want. It can be book inspiration, it can be outfit inspirations. I really like to go on there and look for outfit inspo, because sometimes I don't even know what to wear, or I want to change things up a little bit. It always hits. I use Pinterest as well for my images, for my mood board. Every single year I look for the vibe that I want to go for and the things that I want to try that year, and I just download them and put them in a blank document and then just paste them and have it as inspiration every single day. I've seen some people that actually do some type of collage for their wallpaper of their computers. It's so much fun. It's a great source for inspiration. It's a great place to just look for different things and get your vibe, or even change your vibe. I go on Pinterest every single day, I'm not gonna lie. But it's fun. Obsession 19, guys, we're almost there. Obsession 19 is cozy videos. I know that specifically, mainly during autumn and winter, people tend to do more cozy style type of videos. But I like how right now there are a lot of creators doing type of cozy, romanticizing life type of videos during spring. Because why not? You know, it's so bright, it's so beautiful. There are so many flowers, there's so much beauty right now, and I love how we're not rushing in those cozy videos. I just feel that those are the best type of videos. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoy reality TV. Love at nights when my sisters and we tend to watch like dating reality show TVs like Love is Blind and stuff like that. But there's something different in just winding down and having a you moment with a cozy video before going to sleep, or maybe while you're having your breakfast, or when you have a little break. It just helps slow down and have a different perspective and a romanticizing kind of feeling to an everyday life. Cozy videos have my heart. Last but not least, we have our 20 obsession. You guys, we made it. If you made it this far, thank you so much. If you did that, please comment the emoji of a butterfly so you know you're a real one and you like this yap sessions. But the 20 obsession that I'm gonna be talking about is nature, more focused on sunrise and sunsets and the sky. Have you been watching the sky lately? It's been, I can't even describe it. It's so many colors. It's just so beautiful. And I think I keep comparing fall and spring. It's not my intention, but I know that fall is just like this season that everyone likes, but I think spring is just as beautiful, and the sunsets of spring are so pink and so bright, and I love how we get to see like how the colors fade and it gets from purple to blue to a little bit of pink, and then it's orange, and then it's red, and it's just masterpiece. I know I'm blessed when I say that where I live we can just go again to the rooftop and we can watch it and there's nothing like blocking the view. I think is one of the things that I love the most where I live, aside of living with my family, of course. But watching the sunset every single day through the windows or outside, it's been a blessing and I have been enjoying it a lot. So if you haven't, get out and look at the sky and just marvel at how amazing the world is and how beautiful it can be. It has no limits and every single day is different, and sometimes the clouds just dance with it as well, and I think it's wonderful and so freaking beautiful. I have to confess, I don't watch the sunrise so much lately, but when I was in school I saw it every single time, and there's this kind of freeing feeling in watching the sunrise. It's a new beginning. I love it. I just do. There you have it, you guys. 20 obsessions. I cannot believe I actually did this video, but I was looking forward to having a chat with you guys, and I think talking about the things that we love is really important and really special. I want to know your obsessions as well, so comment down below or send me a DM on bookstagram. I love to chat with you guys and I love to know what things you enjoy, as well as now me talking with you guys about the things that I love and that I have been obsessing over. I think it's perfect for this season. Spring is my favorite season, if you can't tell by now. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching another video, and I hopefully see you in the next one. Bye.
In a world of neon lights and silver stars, where the moon shines bright through electric cars, I'll be a rock in this cosmic sea.